Hi folks, just checking that the sound is okay. Could somebody say yes if the sound is on? I think so. Put the volume up. Hi folks, let's just get a full face. Hi, I'm so thrilled to be here and to be with you all. It's good. Let's just sit for a moment. Whether you're here live or here at replay, it's all one moment. It's a quantum moment. So when you come, if you come from on the replay, just know that it's now, because there's only a now. Your turning up is now, and we are here now together. And I'd like just to, before I speak about what is coming, and I'm excited about, and take a slow, gentle, deep breath, taking it in through down to your stomach, and then blowing it gently out through your mouth. One of the ways of blowing out that I've always used is like pursing the lips a bit and blowing down, almost like you were going to blow a flute, and blowing it down and out slowly. It's like breathing in. As you breathe in, you're taking it in, down and up through at the same time into your heart, simultaneously into the center, and breathing in down to the abdomen, and then blowing out slowly. And you're blowing out into your field, which extends all around you, at least into your field, which is all around you, to all humanity, the whole world, and the universe, if you like, to creation. So let's just take another one. Breathe in, take a big breath in, hold it for a second, and then purse your lips and blow out really slow. And there you are. Open your eyes for a moment. And I want to show you a simple practice. It is so simple. I was referring to this place in my last posting. And the thing is that the truth is so simple. The practices are so simple. We And if it helps, put your hand on your heart. Your hands on your heart. And as soon as you do that, it brings you to you. And there you are, sitting in a field of energy, including your body, including the world, including the universe. Here you sit. And as soon as you get that, you are in your soul being. Your soul being which extends far beyond this lifetime. But there you are. Soul embodiment. Soul inhuman. You're just there. And it's that simple. Now open your eyes and look around you without moving. Just become aware. See the walls of the room. Or if you're outside, the ground, the plants, the buildings, the sky. It's all there. And this is a movie. It's your movie. And you are soul being, watching and open to that movie that you have created. And we have a collective movie that our combined souls create so that we can share. But it's a movie. It doesn't last. When you pass over, it's gone. And there's a bigger movie. There's a bigger reality. Because you, beautiful, beautiful human, are so much more. This is a movie, so close your eyes again. Be in hand on heart. And this is I am, you are, soul being in embodiment. Watching and loving. Loving and watching. Open your eyes again, and there's the movie. Switch on the television and watch what's playing out. It's a movie. It's a movie. Always, you are the watcher. The being, the living, if you like, breathing, eternal being. A soul presence. Wow. Wow. And it's so, so simple. And our primary, if you like, obstacle is the fear that we have been taught through hundreds and thousands of years. And now it's time to clean it up. We clean up our fear, and in cleaning up our fear and bringing back love, we transform the whole planet. This is how you wake people up. You wake people up by being present, as fully present as you can, by choosing soul being. Looking at the movie. And so fear comes up. And I For 50 years, I didn't watch the news or read the news. The last year or so, I have been. And the movie is fantastic. There are so many narratives out there that it blows your mind if you try to sort it out. But to expose myself and feel all the fears and doubts and in anger and sadness and watch it. Disengage, disengage, disengage. And through that disengagement, through that choice of being soul presence, you free yourself and you free everyone. So yeah, it's taking time. It's taking time for the old to unravel and dissolve. But we came here to do just that, to bring love to bear on it all and not take sides anymore. Well, we take one side, a side in which we choose through freedom, but actually there's no choice, and that is we choose light on, light on, light on. And you are the light of the world. You are the light of your world and my world. And I am the light of yours. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Beautiful human. And humans have been given a bad rap. You and I have been given a bad rap for thousands of years. Before Atlantis, in the times of Mu. In the times of Mu were the beings of Hu, human. And we came to create and co-create on this beautiful, amazing planet, being Gaia, Mama Gaia, if you like. And we came as children. And how do I mean that? We came in our innocence. We only knew God. We only knew the beauty and the harmony of all life. And we came as children. We came in our innocence to co-create with other realms. For example, the fairy realms and the elementals. We came to co-create and to learn the experience in physicality. Although in the beginning it was very, if you like, very permeable between what was physical, what was etheric, and what was spirit, if you like. It was all one. And it was beautiful and pristine. And we lived in joy. But gradually we began to forget. And that was necessary too. We had to delve gradually into the denseness of density, losing the sight of spirit. It was planned, and we chose, because each time anyone came into incarnation, they chose. And so that was what was. And it is what will be. That innocence of being and co-creating in joy. So this is where we're moving to. But now, with the knowing of density, because we couldn't believe. We chose the experience of forgetting. And we have gone to the depth, as we can see, as the shadow and the non-light expression has shown itself. And it had to be an experience. How would you know if you hadn't experienced, if you just watched? It wouldn't have the depth, and you wouldn't have gained the depth of knowledge if you hadn't fallen, as it were. And we're in the times that have been foretold of for thousands and thousands of years. We're in that time. And people are queuing up to come at this time, have been queuing up to come at this time in order to experience this transformation, which we call ascension. Some of you may have only had a few, or it could even be your first incarnation here, and you fought it because it's felt so alien to you. Alien. But you, we're only here for a short time in the scheme of things, in the scheme of our evolution, because you're soul beings, aeons and aeons and aeons of experience. And now we're here. We're here at this amazing time of participating, not watching, but participating in a transformation. So I'm saying don't waste your time by waiting for someone else to do something, for it to change, being impatient because it's not changing fast enough. We decided. I think the expression, no, the expression is where I go, we go. I don't want to be political, but it's like that. We said, we agreed at the 2012 point. Humanity as a collective were asked, what do you want? And it was, we want income to arise. So we're doing impatient that people don't seem to be waking up. Life has won. There is a divine plan. Nobody knows the plan. Even the masters know how it's going to play out. It's up to us because we have free will. Each of us has free will to choose love first and let go of fear. And that's why in my last posting I said something very simple, but it's so profoundly important. At the moment of fear, when you can choose this going within, opening your eyes, seeing it as a movie that you are participating in, and you can construct something new, something beautiful for God. Something beautiful for God. And that beauty is you standing tall, saying no when required, but always with love in your heart. always with love in your heart. So, in this now we see the unraveling, and I would maintain, a lot of people in the spiritual movement tend to think, well, let's concentrate on love and ignore or blank out everything that's happening. But no, we came to participate. We came to see everything that was and not ignore or avoid what we didn't like, but to be able to see it. To see it. Being drawn into the fear and then realizing our fear and being able to step back out of it and bring love to bear on it. And thus we heal ourselves and we heal the world. This is how we bring the new in. Because there is the realm between, if you like, pure spirit and physicality. And I will refer to etheric, that, if you like, the new blueprint is created through our consciousness. And that new earth dream is your dream, your longing. What brings you joy? How you create. And it's different for each one of us. And that's how we participate now, right now. Because in building your dream etherically through your imagination, it's the etheric from which atoms, particles, and the finest, what's referred to as adamantine particles, become activated to coalesce and create in physicality. You don't realize your power to create. And why the so-called dark has kept trying to engender fear is to stop you from creating. Because if you create in light, there's no power. So on the one hand, I'm saying to be aware of what's going on, to be aware of some of the have happened, and not pull back into fear, not letting the sadness for the hurt of humanity and yourself to make you smaller. We rise up, maybe sometimes in wrath, not anger, wrath. How dare you? How dare you? But here's the warrior who stands for truth. The warrior stands for the freedom of all, the free will choice of all, and does not take sides. Of false good, but the truth of your being. How does love see it? That is the truth of my being. How does love see it? When I close my eyes and contact soul being, there's a neutrality, a divine neutrality, which sees things as they are, not as how my little self would want it to be, but what my big human self desires, that brings me joy and sees joy, is compassionate, but takes no BS. I so love you. And so to build one's dream, I say dream big, dream big. I have a dream. I have a dream I've had for 50 years. And from time to time in my life, I've tried to enact that into physicality. I have a dream of, of for me, a place. I'll call it a university, a college community. And I even have developed a trust and a business plan. And it involves developing a community um, based on the name I give it, a college of creative self-empowerment, in which students, if you like, come and experience and the encouragement to create, to find their power in what they wish to create. And then it has an outreach, and the outreach is a practical demonstration in the community and growing in the communities outside. So there's like a place, a sanctuary in every town where people can come and join and have experiences that are practically uplifting for them and empowering for them. So it has this kind of outreach. I'm not doing it justice. But I know it's coming, and I haven't waited for it. But for me, it's been a long time coming, because this vision has come and it's developed and it's developed. And if I pass away and it's not done, I'm not concerned, because I know the 100th monkey. I know that as we create in the ethers something beautiful, that we experience our joy in going into just that imagination. It's live. And someone else in the world is going to take it up. Not necessarily the way I see it, but someone else in the world will take it up. So your dreams and being involved actively in your, if you like, preparation, you are creating and making something available to all in the quantum field, and making available blueprints for our new world. You see, you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait to heal the world because you're in one place remote and somebody is in the city suffering. Because you can remotely go there just by thought, and go and be in that place and walk in those streets and touch with kindness and love. You don't have to wait. If you want things to speed up a bit, you amplify what you desire and what you long for. I say amplify love. See it where it doesn't appear. I see mostly people in my little town as, well, they're not aware of the sorts of things that you and I probably accept. But it doesn't matter. I see some of the little acts of kindness. They're not random acts, because people are basically good. Humans were beautiful. We got a bad rap. We learn to distrust our own nature. And that it is trusting yourself. And don't wait till tomorrow or for something done or for Mr. T to do what he's going to do, or the Chinese or the Russians or whomever. Don't wait for them. It will not be created by a group. It will be created through loving hearts, freedom of freely choosing our new life now. And it's in simplicity of being. We've got all kinds of intricate explanations, spiritual explanations, and tools and tools and more tools. But I think you'll find if you go back through your history, there have been tools that are more useful and that they may be worthwhile revisiting because you know everything's changing all the time. So that what didn't work for me before may work for me now. And tomorrow it may not work for me. Today it might. Because you are continually waking anew. It's all changing. How much change do you want? How much change are you prepared to participate in? Participate in it now. Beautiful, precious human. I so love you. And whatever I said is not it. It is much, much, much more. Blessings to us all, towards the one thou art.